is my first Singapore Vet Show, and the experience has been really fun. Aside from the fact that pink is my favorite color, I think that it's a really cool way to pull in veterinarians from all over Southeast Asia and Western Australia. I've had questions and conversations with people from China, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines.
This year particularly, we seem to be really seeing a much broader range of people from all parts of Southeast Asia and still Australasia as well, and they're very enthusiastic.
The audiences are extremely interested. They want to learn, they want to engage. We had a number of really, really good questions, which actually developed into a 15-minute discussion session with the people who asked the questions, which was really good and involved a few other people joining in.
When I was lecturing, I was telling them about techniques that they may not have heard of. And so from that point of view, they were very engaged. They were finding that they were learning a lot of new things that they may not have heard of before, which for me made me very happy with giving the lecture.
I was in a panel discussion earlier, talking about the landscape of vet nurses and technicians. I think looking at the audience, the turnout was fantastic. I think it was a full house. I can see how a lot of people resonated with what the association representatives were talking about at the front. I think this is really beneficial, and these cross-country exchanges really could happen, should happen more regularly, and really thankful for the Vet Show for creating this opportunity.
So for me, Singapore Vet's always wonderful because I see so many old friends from those lectures, which is just fantastic. I also make new connections, people who are in education in the region and may ask me questions about education. I just love it. It's my favorite show.
I have made a few contacts for things that I'm interested to implement in the facilities that I work in. And of course, the knowledge that I've gained from some of the experts that are speaking at the show, definitely something that we'll bring back to implement.
Many vets come together, right? Vet nurse and people working in the field. So it's a good area, good location really to talk about, to disseminate the knowledge. Just after the session, saying it was great experience, especially the exercise in the end. Also getting my contact and asking tips of how they can do in their clinics. A manager from a clinic in the US came to talk to me. They're doing some of work, but if I had some suggestion, other things they could do. So yeah, that was quite positive.
Networking at these sorts of events is an amazing opportunity, and we've was talking to people from Vietnam yesterday. I've just been talking to from IDEX today, and there's lots of different opportunities that come about from conversations had with different professionals in different industry sects in Singapore Vet Show.
We're potentially being asked to go and help with workshops in other parts of Asia to try and help people improve again. The fact is, if you can travel to someone else's country and provide the same sort of skill sets in that country, then they can get more attendees. So it's a useful networking event, that's for sure.
New things happening all the time. What we know is that around 25% of what you get taught at vet school is wrong 5 to 10 years later. So you have to keep on learning, and you have to keep on becoming up to date. And Singapore Vet is an example of a place where that can happen, because everybody who's teaching here is continuously updating themselves, doing the research, advancing the knowledge. So you get the opportunity to hear it directly from those people who are developing the new techniques.
Passion for veterinary dentistry, it's a very important component of veterinary practice. I felt very important and honoured actually to be asked to lecture here on topics that I find that a number of veterinarians don't have enough training in and want to learn more about that particular area, that discipline in veterinary science. I've only done one lecture, but the feedback is tremendous. I'm really happy.
The idea really is for me to raise awareness, educate people on this topic of mental health. What are the tools out there to help people, so I can keep people working this area in the profession, not quitting. So I live in Singapore, and I know many vets here, so it was a great opportunity, to align all my background and with this intention really that I want to really help vets and people who work with animals to continue in the profession.
If I'm attending a conference or I'm presenting, it's going to be for the anesthesia community, which is very small. So first of all, just the size of this conference is much bigger and much more dynamic. The vibe here is super fun, super pink, and I like seeing all the presenters too, coming in with equipment, coming in with new modalities, coming in with volunteer opportunities, coming in with the new modern drugs that are slowly being released throughout Southeast Asia. So a lot of people from a lot of different places are really here to learn and to improve, and very happy to ask questions or share experience. And to get feedback from clinicians there as to what their day-to-day problems are is very interesting for me. And also, I hope I'm learning from the attendees as well, so that I'm actually able to educate myself a bit better so that when I am lecturing again, I can give those people information that's probably more relevant to their particular environment of practice.
I'd say definitely. It's the opportunity to put yourself out to all of Southeast Asia, basically. A country like Singapore, it needs these types of conferences. They're important, and we probably got a number of 1,000 to 2,000 vets here that are learning as well. And for people that want to basically advertise their products and so forth, this is an important conference for them because they get the chance to communicate with other countries and maybe form relationships with other countries and distributors and so forth.
I'll definitely encourage everyone to make time to attend, whether as a speaker or as a participant, or just to enjoy the conference and make many new friends.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jill.
Hi, I'm Dr. Teo Boon Han.
Hi, I'm Susanna Taylor.
I'm Dr. Alan Taylor.
Audrey.
My name is David Church.
My name is Dr. Annatasha Bartel.
See you.
See you at the Singapore Vet Show.
At the Singapore Vet Show.
Singapore Vet Show.
The Singapore Vet Show 2024.
Looking forward to seeing you
All again next year here in Singapore.
You need to be there.
Hey! Thank you so much. Thank you.